Sarah was 30 when she had Emma, a miracle baby they called her. At 7, Emma was diagnosed terminal. Sarah fell to her knees in the hospital chapel. Why her, God? Why my angel? Bad kids exist. Why does my baby have to die? God was silent, and Sarah was angry. One day at the park, a boy pointed at Emma's wheelchair. Wheelchair girl. He ran away laughing. Sarah's fists clenched. Her heart broke. That kid is healthy, and my Emma... But Emma smiled. Mom, it's okay. God made me this way for a reason. That night, Sarah prayed differently. God, I'm sorry. I don't need to understand why. Just please, let me give Emma beautiful memories. Let her leave from somewhere beautiful. Emma's wish? To see the northern lights in Norway. Sarah had no money. She took a loan against her house, quit her job, maxed out credit cards. For one trip, one last beautiful memory. Emma, she whispered, we're going to Norway. December 2019. They landed in Tromsø, Norway. Emma saw snow through the plane window. Mom, it's heaven! Sarah smiled through tears. They had 2 weeks. 2 weeks to make heaven on earth. At the hotel, the worker looked stressed. Emma said, Mister, you'd be so handsome if you smiled. He stopped, stared, then smiled. The waitress seems exhausted. Emma said, Your voice is beautiful, like an angel. The woman's eyes filled with tears. Sarah watched her daughter. Everywhere they went, Emma complimented strangers, and people changed. Their faces lit up. Their stress disappeared. Sarah realized, my 7-year-old is teaching me how to love, how to see people. Emma was the teacher now. Within days, everyone in Tromsø knew about Emma. The little American girl who makes people smile. Strangers brought food to their hotel. Taxi drivers refused payment. For Emma, they'd say. Sarah couldn't believe it. One dying child was changing an entire town. One night, a man broke into their room. A thief. He saw Emma, wheelchair, sick, smiling. Emma said softly, You look scary, but you have kind eyes. The man froze, dropped his bag, and cried. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The next day, he became their helper. Emma's 7th birthday was coming, her last. Mom, can we have a party? Can we invite everyone? Sarah was terrified. Their room was tiny, no money left. But Emma insisted, Please, Mom. Sarah prayed and said yes. The hotel worker, the waitress, the old lady, the street musician, the taxi driver, the beggar from the church, and yes, the thief. Every single person Emma had touched, they all came with food, gifts, love. Sarah cried watching them arrive. We're not alone, she whispered. That tiny room became magical. Strangers became family, the stressed worker laughing, the tired waitress dancing, the thief and the beggar sharing cake. All their pain gone, just pure joy. Sarah looked around and thought, this is what heaven must feel like. An old Norwegian lady taught Emma words. Takk, thank you. Jeg elsker deg. I love you. Emma tried the Norwegian food. Lefse, krumkake, rummegrøt. Mom, this is yummy. Then Emma sang, A simple song, but everyone cried because they knew this was goodbye. Emma looked at Sarah. "Mom, sing with me." Sarah's voice shook, but she sang. Mother and daughter, their last duet. Everyone joined in, a room full of voices, singing for Emma. Sarah held her daughter tight. "I love you, baby. I love you so much." The next morning, snow fell heavily. They went to the Arctic Cathedral. Massive, beautiful, holy. Emma whispered, "Mom, this is where angels live." Inside, worship music played. Sarah prayed, "Thank you, God, not for taking her, but for giving her to me. For 7 years, I raised an angel. She taught me everything. Stained glass, candles, worship." Emma stared at the light. "Mom, I can feel God here." Sarah knelt beside the wheelchair. "Emma, you taught me how to love, how to forgive, how to see beauty. You were my teacher. Thank you for choosing me as your mom." Emma smiled. "God chose perfect, Mom." That night, the whole town went to the fjord for Emma to watch the lights. Sarah pushed the wheelchair through snow, Emma wrapped in blankets. They waited and waited. Then a green glow appeared. "Mom, it's starting!" The northern lights exploded. Green, purple, pink, dancing, swirling, alive. Emma gasped. "They're dancing, Mom! The angels are dancing!" Sarah held her daughter close. Everyone stood silent, watching Emma watch the sky. This was the moment. This was heaven. Emma's eyes grew wide. "Mom, I see them! The angels! They're smiling at me!" Sarah's heart broke. What are they doing, baby?" "They're singing, Mom, for me. It's so beautiful. I've never heard anything so beautiful." "Mom, God is here. He says, 'Don't worry. He'll take care of me now.'" Sarah sobbed. "God says, 'Thank you, Mom, for raising me so well.'" Emma giggled softly. "Mom, am I really that pretty?" Sarah laughed through tears. "You're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen." "Mom, the world is so beautiful. Norway is beautiful. You're beautiful. God is beautiful. I'm so happy, Mom. So happy." Emma took a breath. "Takk, Mom. Jeg elsker deg." "Thank you, Mom. I love you." Then, peace. Emma closed her eyes. The angels stopped singing, but the lights kept dancing. The next day, the whole town came to Emma's service. People Sarah had never met, all crying, all grateful. "Emma changed my life," they said. One by one, the hotel worker, the waitress, the thief. "She saved me," they whispered. Sarah realized Emma didn't just touch a few people, she touched an entire town, an entire country. They buried Emma in the Norwegian mountains, overlooking the fjord, where she saw the lights. Snow covered everything. Sarah placed a teddy bear on the small coffin. "Sleep well, my angel. Dance with the lights. Sing with the angels. Mom, we'll see you again." Sarah returned to America, broken, empty. She could have stayed angry, but Emma taught her better. She started volunteering at children's hospitals, reading to sick kids, complimenting their scared parents, being Emma. 1 year later, a letter arrived from Norway. The beggar, "Dear Sarah, I'm not homeless anymore. I found a job, an apartment, because Emma gave me hope. I visit her grave every week. I bring flowers. I'm not the only one. There are always fresh flowers there. Emma is still changing lives. 2 years later, Sarah met someone, David, a widower. He'd lost his wife to cancer. They understood each other's pain. "I'll never replace Emma," David said. "I'm not asking you to forget her. I'm asking to remember her together." Sarah cried. For the first time, she felt hope again. They married in a small church. Sarah wore white, and in her bouquet, a Norwegian flower from Emma's grave. At the altar, Sarah whispered, "Emma, I know you asked God for this, to take care of your mom. Thank you, baby. I feel you here." 3 years after Emma's death, Sarah got pregnant. At 33 years old, Sarah called it Emma. She asked God, didn't she? She gave birth to twin girls, healthy, beautiful. She named them Grace and Hope. Every winter, Sarah returns to Norway, to Emma's grave, now with David, Grace, Hope. They bring flowers. The girls are 4 now. "Who's Emma?" they ask. "Emma," Sarah says, "is your big sister, your guardian angel. She's the reason you're here. She asked God to give me more babies to love." The grave is always covered in flowers. The town never forgot. Neither did Sarah. At night, when the twins are sleeping, Sarah looks at Emma's photo. Age 7, smiling, perfect. "Thank you, Emma, for teaching me how to love, how to see beauty, how to turn pain into light. You were here for 7 years, but you'll light my path forever. Dance with the angels, baby. Mom loves you, always." Outside the window, if you look closely, you can see it. A faint green glow, the northern lights, dancing, always dancing for Emma. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and like.